Salut à tous et à toutes, j'espère que vous allez bien. En tout cas moi ça va nickel. On se tourne aujourd'hui sur Avowed et on peut s'est arrêté la dernière fois. Donc, du coup je me baladais par hasard et je suis tombé sur le petit. Du coup Néo, hors de la ville, au-delà du lit asséché du lac, suivez les flèches que vous nous trouverez sous le X, les stocks sont limités.
Well, at least we know where we're going.
Je sais à elle, j'ai acheté une lettre. C'est pas ça. Non. Ah, Rivo, c'est des quêtes que j'aurais dû faire ça. En tout cas, je la trouve plus. Ah voilà, c'est là. En gros, j'ai acheté une carte qui m'a fait débloquer cette quête là. Du coup, maintenant, on doit aller où? Au escarpe. Juste là. Voilà, on y va.
Belle, I need to know why.
Je suis là pour arrêter le marais, Kai. Le sort de Rigrim sert à ça.
Is that our answer now? Do we extract that price from every settlement in the Living Lands?
What is the alternative? That we allow the dream scourge to spread unchecked?
I don't know. Maybe.
Fuitu meio. That choice shouldn't be in anyone's hands.
Then why did we leave it to that archmage?
Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Vous avez peut-être raison, si c'est le prix à payer, il vaut mieux confier notre destin à la roue et au dieu.
Ah, Naivasta, fuitu meio. Damned if I'm leaving my fate in the hands of a blessed magical authority figure. God, Archmage, or anyone else.
Agreed. If the gods cared enough to intervene, they would have. No, we're on our own. We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Nous discuterons sur le chemin des défenses de Galloway. Pour l'instant, nous avons besoin de repos.
How could they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Jabaru-Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
Vous avez blessé des innocents. Évidemment qu'ils sont furieux.
Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
Nos émotions nous poussent parfois à faire des choses terribles, je comprends.
The burned queen. She hurt us, hurt our people. She did this. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be to blame. They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
Tout dépend, tant que vous ne blessez pas les gens que j'aime.
Words like bile. This is not our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
Bon voilà. Du coup, on peut le voir. Elle est niveau 4. Pas de mien. Alors maintenant je pourrais faire des bons dégâts avec. Il faut que j'essaie de me démerder pour améliorer mon pistolet. En plus je sais pas si on a vu, on va dire au niveau argent, j'ai pas trop à me plaindre, hein, 31 000.
Ah! A fellow traveler. Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way.
Un problème?
Wouldn't you be? Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. Oh, terrible state of affairs. Nothing to be done for it. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change. They wouldn't listen.
Vous avez un remède, pourquoi personne n'en a entendu parler?
For the same reason we're not using Adra to cure headaches.
Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going.
Attendez, vous fuyez quelque chose, n'est-ce pas?
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Ingrates.
Bon bah du coup c'était pas lui, c'était juste un gars comme ça.
Everyone okay?
Voilà. Je suis obligé de les prendre ces ressources. Ok.
It's easy when you do
Je
it.
le one shot.
One for you!
Oh, je sais pas si elle est là. Là, il y a des araignées partout. Ça paraît logique qu'il soit quelque part. Ah, d'accord. Oh, bah, il pète pas la forme.
Greetings and salutations, traveler. Welcome to our shop. Still a work in progress, of course. But once you stop being blurry, we can get to business.
Vous allez bien? Vous n'avez pas l'air en forme.
Oh, I'm fine. It was just a little giant spider. It barely came up to my chest. It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy.
Attendez, une araignée d'en bas vous a mordu.
Oh, damn. I thought we got them all. Sorry about that. I'm sure I'll be fine. Really, it sounds like you worry too much.
Je dois récupérer un paquet pour déco.
Really? Daiko sent you? Can I ask just what he expected? Did he think sending a messenger would make me forget what an ass he is?
Aucune idée, l'ami. Moi, j'ai juste accepté un travail.
Oh, really? You just took a job? Daiko didn't tell you anything else? How dumb do you think I am? It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he just wants to swoop in and take half of everything. He's always been like this ever since we were children. Clearly, I'm the more industrious brother.
Comment obtenez-vous ces substances? Qu'est-ce que c'est, d'ailleurs?
No, it's no big deal. You go outside, find some dead dream thralls, and slice off some of the fungi growing off their head. Then you bring them back home, grind them up, and snort them, obviously.
Oh, of course. When you say it that way, it makes perfect sense.
Wimps.
Vous venez de me dire exactement comment obtenir votre marchandise illégale sans votre aide. Ou je rêve.
No?
J'imagine que le moment n'est pas idéal pour vous prévenir que j'ai discuté avec les tyrannus.
Why? What part of illegal substances made you think speaking to the Tirannui was the best move? Why did you have to bring my brothers into this?
Vous avez travaillé avec Daiko dans le passé, donc ça a toujours été une affaire de famille.
No one likes a pedant. This is what I get for mixing business and family. I should have known better. I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar enough for us to not fight. Guess I was wrong.
Il faut choisir ses partenaires commerciaux en fonction du profit et non du sang.
Now you tell me. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as I get paid. Preferably more than Daiko. Here's the package you wanted. That'll... Whoa. Couldn't feel my head for a moment. Oh, that'll cost you, of course.
Très bien, voici vos skates.
Wow, that was easy. Wait, could I have charged more? Damn it. Oh, and be careful. It's supposed to be an especially potent batch. Tell your friends, the friends not right here with you, I mean. Actually, before you go, am I the only one who just lost their vision? Oh, I don't feel so good.
I don't
Bah, mon con, il est mauvais.
Look at that spider bite. Was it supposed to be the size of a melon? Didn't I, Shizu?
Yes, Copy, you did several times.
Arrête, putain.
Times. Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find.
Je suis comme lui donner à l'autre son truc. À la con. Il me fera pas chier. Oh là là, cette bande de débiles coupe des champignons, les bras. Alors moi je pourrais lui dire que son frère est mort. Mordu par une araignée. Oh,
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
c'est pas possible.
It's strange. Welcome back. How can I help?
Si vous êtes ouvert en négociation, j'ai trouvé d'autres substances illicites.
Wait, I recognize this packaging. Did you get these from Aiko?
He does look a lot like that man we met on the plateau. You know, the dead one.
How did you get these?
Je l'ai obtenu après que votre jumeau avant sa mort prématurée.
My brother gave these to you? And he's... God's poor Aiko. I can't believe he's dead.
Toutes mes condoléances.
Ah, guess I'm glad to see we got to empathy eventually. We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces. We've previously dabbled in such things, so we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction. And in these trying times, don't we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness?
Sur les pires théâtres de guerre, mes camarades et moi aimeront de quoi nous détendre.
Exactly. Why can't the mushrooms from their dead comrades be that something?
Dull the mind, consume the flesh. Why does the vulture feed?
As a humble merchant, I was a little more reticent to go out and acquire base materials. Aiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspects than me anyway. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Aiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve a share in the profits.
Pourquoi votre frère a-t-il été si catégorique en vous excluant?
He thinks he did all the hard work and I did nothing, so I shouldn't get a cut. But come on, we're family. We were family. How did my brother die?
Il est mort d'une morsure d'araignée facile à soigner.
Oh, Aiko, my poor twin and his complete disregard for his own personal health. Thank you for your help, I guess. I've got to go plan funeral rites for Aiko. Please go away. Oh, and take this. It's the least I could do. Strange to see so few folks around now. I'll have to raise prices to him.
J'en ai vu des cons, mais son frère c'est le top niveau.
Just to account for the loss.
Bon, maintenant, on doit aller où? Ah bah là-bas. On doit aller là-bas. C'était juste à côté des ruines. On va découvrir une nouvelle zone. Ah oui, moi j'en ai encore. Faut être 21.
Safe travels to you.
Allez. À nous la nouvelle zone. On verra ce qu'il y a là-bas.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a rat.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Ne nous laissons pas perturber par nos opinions personnelles. Nous devons nous concentrer sur la bataille qui nous attend.
Right. Focus, people. Try not to think about how we're up against a dead woman who threatens the entire living lands.
Yeah. Instead, think about the soul-corrupting plague that also threatens the living lands.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
Ludwig et moi venons d'Aïdir. Nous trouverons un moyen de résoudre ce problème.
Right, and the steel garrote is famously level-headed. Just look at Fior.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden. Above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
Vous avez quelque chose à dire, Marius?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a Sokka sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Les terres vivantes ont besoin de mon aide.
Someone's got to do something about the Dream Scourge at the very least.
And it has to be you, because a voice in your head said so. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
Il n'est pas seulement dans ma tête. Il y a un lien puissant avec l'Adra ici.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
Vous nous cachez quelque chose.
You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Laissez du temps à Marius. Il ira mieux dans quelques heures.
I hope so. One of us should talk to him. If something's eating at him, I don't like leaving him to his thoughts.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
Je veux savoir ce qui vous attend contrarié.
How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Respirez, Marius. Vous êtes en sécurité ici.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Oh, par crédit.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though...
Oui, vos ruines n'ont rien, mais le peuple de terre tiers va bientôt souffrir.
At least they will be free of the Dream Scourge. I just wish we'd had a better way of achieving that. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
Vous devez être historienne, la plus chanceuse du monde.
And it's all thanks to you and your weird god. Sabadal, was it? Oh, big fan. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
Les épreuves en valaient la peine, ne serait-ce que parce que maintenant j'ai l'impression de savoir où est ma place.
Fascinating. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Que pensez-vous de nos compagnons de voyage?
We've been traveling together for a little while. I just have to know. Did you purposefully choose such colorful company, or is that just what you attract naturally? I mean, I'm very clearly a delight, so it's obvious why you let me stick around. But Kai's hiding a lot behind that humor of his, isn't he? Thinking that could be Quilici in me is... not something I want to think about. And Marius... I don't know what's lurking in him, but I do think he should speak to someone on it. If he reaches out, do try, will you? As for Giada, well, clearly Giada is a gem. As for me, well, I'm just as riveting as you, but the boys are giving me a run for my money.
Êtes-vous en train de sous-entendre que je suis la personne la moins intéressante du groupe?
You've got the thorn of a secret god inside of you. I think your uniqueness goes without saying, my dear envoy. You do strike me as a people person. Tell me, do you get along with all you meet?
J'ai laissé plus d'un cœur brisé au pays.
So, you'll be swarmed by well-wishers then, upon arriving home? And some very angry spouses, I imagine. And here I thought I had a wild youth exploring ruins. You might be putting me to shame, dearie.
Des ruines sombres et vides, cela pourrait faire de très bons endroits pour un rendez-vous galant, n'est-ce pas?
Why do you think Quilici and I went to Naku Tedek in the first place? Of course, other lovers were less willing. Something about them being gross and terrifying. I just think it adds to the excitement. Well, you've satisfied my curiosity. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more opaque. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it. What do you say?
Vous voyez toujours les pièges avant moi. Pouvez-vous me montrer ce qu'il faut chercher?
Of course, darling. Easy as pie. What? Out of breath already? Talk to one of the boys. See if they can help with your stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Bah voilà, j'ai plus de perception. Oh, déjà attends.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra?
C'est une pierre qui a quelque chose à voir avec le passage des âmes.
Not bad. Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. A mineral that takes our souls from death to rebirth. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
Vous pensez qu'il y aura des conséquences imprévues?
That would be lightly. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
Ce que j'entends, c'est que Briscarp va avoir un problème de fantôme.
Possibly. Probably. Eventually. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
C'est pourquoi je chéris nos discussions. Les choses ralentissent un peu.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Allez-y.
Something about Inquisitor Ludwine has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
Ludwine a beaucoup d'idées étranges.
To be sure. It's just... When you rejected Ludwine's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwine clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Parlons des défenses de Galloway.
Anything in particular?
Que savez-vous à propos des défenses de Galloway?
I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways, for better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
Le Conseil n'est pas intéressé par le commerce?
They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance, maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun.
Je voulais parler de vous.
What do you want to know?
En vrai... Votre nom de famille est Castel, un lien avec la folie de Castol.
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castle led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
Aucun lien familial donc.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
C'était quoi la folie de Castle?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Vous savez ce qu'il est devenu?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Bon, ça ira pour l'instant.
If I must.
Allez. Bon, nous voilà dans cette ère. Ah, il y a de la drogue là en plus. Parce que je vois qu'il y a des pics d'adresse ici. Un truc que je trouve bête, c'est qu'on peut pas les miner. Parce qu'en fin de compte, c'est de la pierre. Ça peut casser. La page est remplie de gribouillis qui ressemblent plus à un charabia incompréhensible qu'à des véritables mots. Ce n'est qu'après une étude plus approfondie que les mots deviennent lisibles. Mais même alors, ils restent absurdes pour le lecteur moyen. Un à un, exorbipe, gratte, arrache les furoncles, le chant, le beau chant incessant, silencieux. Mais vous êtes un câble.
Take your best shot.
Ah, corail. Voilà. Ah oui, aussi mon pistolet je l'ai amélioré. Il fait bien plus de dégâts qu'avant. Ah voilà.
On your right here.
Scarabée.
Aye, aye. Stand back.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Ressources que je peux récupérer, je les récupère. Oh.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please.
C'est un géant.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Careful on the approach. Those two don't look like friends.
Well, what is it?
Que se passe-t-il ici?
You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found.
Dites-moi pourquoi vous la retenez prisonnière.
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Pourquoi voulez-vous parler?
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still kith hear cries of a monster. We understand.
Will you listen?
D'accord, parlons.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Pourquoi vous aiderai-je?
Because then I shall release Gilleen.
D'accord, je vais vous aider.
You will. I am glad that...
Dites-moi simplement de ce dont vous avez besoin.
I apologize. My breath left me. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Ghislaine go free.
Si vous savez que la recette est dans la caravane, pourquoi ne pas aller le faire vous-même?
I spent much of my strength already. I must rest. But make no mistake, I don't lack the strength to rend you if I must. I ask again, will you help me?
Je vais chercher la recette, n'ayez crainte.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Ghislaine too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Ok. Je m'attendais pas à tomber sur l'âme déchaînée, chapitre 20. L'attelage s'immobilisa. Esmeralda ouvrit la porte et sortit en tremble, mais lorsqu'elle aperçut la silhouette qui précédait, elle s'immobilisa. Andrine se tenait sur le chantier boisé, essoufflé et rougi par sa course, les yeux brûlants de désir tandis que le vent glacial agitait ses cheveux. Esmeralda lui lança un regard noir. « Écartez-vous, non. Un bateau m'attend, je quitte cette terre maudite et personne ne se mettra en travers de mon chemin. Alors je m'enfuirai avec vous. Andrine, je suis traqué, votre garrot d'acier me poursuit. S'il me trouve, ce n'est pas mon garrot d'acier. » Esmeralda se tut, son cœur battait la chamade dans sa poitrine. « Aimez-vous ?» Andrine fit une pause pour rassembler son courage. « Vous m'avez éveillé, ouvert les yeux, je vois ce que j'étais avant et ce que le monde devrait être. » Esmeralda commença. « Mais votre serment, je briserai sans serment pour être avec vous. Je vous choisirai dans cette vie et dans les 1000 suivantes. » Andrine déglutit, mon âme est à vous, comme elle l'a toujours été. Bon. Ah, je sais pas. Hop. La preuve qu'ils ont vraiment essayé de le tuer. Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. En tout cas, j'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à liker et à vous abonner si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Portez-vous bien, à la prochaine. Ciao.